hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Entertained. So time comes out with another video. And y'all, this is not going to be a I told you sort of video, but it's going to be sort of like a I knew that was going to happen. All right, before I get started, make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what y'all think about this video. So, this whole South Central family reunion. Let's talk about the reunion. I knew it wasn't going to go down. And the reason why I say this is because, first, it was announced before it was filmed. I'm a big believer in never announce-ish until it's done. The amount of stuff that I almost landed that I didn't announce, I thank God I didn't announce it because it would be so embarrassing. It was about like 2 shows that's on like major networks I ended up on, and I never freaking announced it because it's like, I don't want to get y'all hopes up. Next thing you know, oh my God, and then y'all don't see me. I think that was the first mistake. I feel like pre-announcing shows is something that Isaiah always does, and I hate when he does this is because it's one thing when you're casting for it, but it's another thing when like you just came up with an idea and you're just putting it out there for people to steal, people to put their bad energy on. And that's what it was. A lot of people started putting their bad energy on the South Central Baddies family reunion. And they felt like, oh, he's leaving out STV and he's trying to take some of the people with him to Red Run. Red Run. Red Run. Okay, he's trying to take it to Red Run. Okay, so basically what I'm talking about for the people that don't know, Stunna Girl, you guys, has taken Isaiah from Not STV about some weeks ago, made him sign a contract, apparently, allegedly, and is now under Red Rum TV. Okay, now Red Rum TV is owned by Stunna Girl. That's her own network that she is starting, and Isaiah announced a show called South Central Family Reunion featuring some of the South Central baddies and South Central playboys of Not STV. Okay, the moment that this was announced, I didn't really think it was going to happen just due to even the cast. Some of the people on the cast, I just feel like wouldn't have showed up. Cash and Naj have been avoiding each other like the damn plague. So that already told me this was going to happen too. Plus, I do, in my opinion, feel like Isaiah leaving out STV was not smart. Although, from what he says, he wasn't paid the best over there, I just feel like sometimes it's not best to react out of emotion when you feel a way about something that's going on. Because I've been, a victim of doing that. And I've regretted it every time, okay? Like every time I'm just like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. But I did it. Y'all didn't see me do it before. Y'all remember when I was like, I'm not STV. I'm not covering them, okay? Gigi ain't repost my interview. And I'm still covering them. You see what I'm saying? So it's like stuff like that. It's like you gotta kind of know when to pick and choose and play smart. The reason why I say this is because I, in my opinion, feel like Stunna is kind of bad for business. And the reason why I say she's bad for business is because she is somebody who reacts off of emotion, and she is somebody who does not have the best temperament in regards to working with others. So I don't think that going to the Red Rum route would have been the best route for Isaiah. In my opinion, I'm more mad at Isaiah than Stunna Girl, because Stunna Girl's the blood, okay? She's not your regular street B. So she did what a regular street B did. Now you signed under a contract, apparently. That's what Stunna Girl claims, that Isaiah is signed under a contract, a 2-year contract, apparently, where he allegedly cannot leave. And he has to, I guess, produce shows over there. So there was this whole rumor that came up that this show wasn't going to happen because she was paying them $750 each. I didn't think that was true because Stunna Girl is a prideful type of girl. I don't see her giving the girlies $750 and being okay with herself at the end of the night, knowing damn well what some of, the other cast would say to Not STV, and then find out and everybody else find out, and we find out that you paying them less than Not STV. Okay? So she did go live where she talked about the whole situation, and from what I got from it, some girls was getting paid more than others. Now, one of the girls I talked to, I don't say her name, but they told me that it was a 10-band offer, allegedly, 5 to 10 band offer, okay? And I'm guessing the girls that she didn't deem that worthy of being on her network, she tried to lowball him. So I'm guessing that's where the 750 came in. That's what I'm getting from this whole situation. To be honest, I just know Kilo Sway is sitting somewhere rubbing his stomach like laughing that this is all happening because, in my opinion, they probably thought the same that I did. Like, this isn't going to go the right route. What killed me was Stunna Girl in this live and her explaining this whole situation. She felt as if when she brought him around, it was messiness that came around. People started hating on her because of him. I'm like, it's Isaiah we're talking about. Mess is his middle name. He says it. Like, I just don't get it. Like, who did you think he was working with? Messy comes with Isaiah. Like, that's a personality trait of Isaiah's messy. Okay, like, he's a producer. Like, producers are usually messy. Like, that's what you're gonna get. But I guess she didn't think that so much backlash would come out of working with Isaiah. But you got to understand, he left the network and is going to you. So people going to feel a way that they're going to have to pay for another subscription. Okay, that's the real tea. A lot of you girlies didn't want to pay for another subscription. So now y'all happy and cheesing from ear to ear that y'all may not have to pay for another subscription. Although mad at Isaiah, I feel bad for Isaiah because now that's TV might not take you back, Bookie. But so it's kind of like, did you really make the right decision? No. You left somewhere which I don't think was the best, but in my opinion, I would have respected him leaving and started his own network. Isaiah, to me, has enough ideas that he's come up with and enough support from cast members that if he started his own network and did it properly, the amount of support that he would get would overflow because a lot of Not As TV shows are successful. That are successful are the shows that he kind of brought about, the Sausage Baddies, the Playboys, the Mean Girls, like that stuff he came up with. In Academy, a lot of the girls they took from there. So it's kind of like you were the cause of a lot of their success and you left them to go to a brand new network with somebody, in my opinion, you don't even know like that. I'm just saying. And let's talk contracts. And let's talk about Not As TV Buki signing contracts. Because we see it on Playboys. One of them Playboys was signing his life. He's signing his life away like he writing an essay for college. I'm like, is this nigga even reading the contract? This nigga was signing his life away, just signing. So I guess when Stunna Girl said, hey, you know what the fuck going on? Just sign this real quick, Isaiah. What's up? Yeah, you know what the fuck going on? Isaiah like, bet. Not reading a bit of it. I'm just disappointed in him, but I'm not surprised. Like, nobody, I don't think, is like, oh my God. If you are, like, you're really foolish. So this started a whole, campaign of back and forth between the cast members, Stunna Girl, etc. First thing that happened was basically Ferrari saying that Isaiah might be coming back to Not As TV. Now, Not As TV has, forgave a lot of people that have wronged them. So they could take, but he did threaten them and say that somebody SA'd. So it's kind of like, is that forgivable? But then I remember Bunny Racks said things about the network. They let her back. Bougie Nina, she said a whole rant about Not As TV. They let her back. So why would Isaiah be the exception from that? I feel like they should let him back, to be honest, and make him do a public apology. All right? And they do need to pay that boy his word. Apparently, from what he claims, he wasn't getting paid what he was worth from what he was bringing to the network. And that's where I understand Isaiah's frustration. I just feel like he made a decision out of emotion, which was wrong, which was partnering up quickly with Stunna Girl. Okay? Now, Big Ivory said this why I stayed where the F I was at. Won't get me. Now, Big Ivory, I'm going to have to call you out because I downloaded this network called the Knicks Network, and we see you get parked. So what's up with that? I'm just saying. I hate when people claim loyalty, but they're not really loyal. You're not really loyal, Big Ivory, okay? You go where the coin go. And what about House of Fades, which I think is the dumbest, craziest show ever? What about House of Fades? That's not loyal. let's talk about loyalty. Big Ivory. Just saying. Now Big Mac said, I wonder what all the people who's in my DM on the blogs talking bad about a nigga because I want to go to that network. Got to say now. You knew better, so you did better. Am my pussy wetter? Ah! Stunna gonna send the bloods after you, nigga. Okay? Trying to be funny. Don't get caught lacking in LA, Big Mac, okay? Or you gonna end up in a Mac truck, okay? You know, instead of put in cages. All right, and even Hood Baby, we got into the beef. I'm talking about Hood Baby. Hood Baby posted, it said, why would you switch a dime for a penny? And then Stunna Girl replied back, said, I never want him on my network who got knocked out. I didn't request you. You still sending my messages request from months ago. Here's the thing. She could have been talking about anything, Stunna Girl. That says a lot for you to reply back to a Hood Baby. Like, that's crazy. Out of everybody, you reply back to Hood Baby. Now, she did reply back to Big Ivory, too, and basically said that, you know, she was trying to get on one of her shows and was scared because I guess some bloods or something that was there that she was scared of or something. Now, she posted, said, if F's on contracts signed to me, stop spreading rumors. And then Isaiah went and posted, I'm not signed to anybody. Watch. First of all, it's signed up, Isaiah. See, we're going to have to start Isaiah from the contract's going to be your final exam. We're going to have to start with the vocabulary first. Because you know Stunna Girl, she not just a regular street bitch. You know she put a whole lot of vernacular that Isaiah did not understand up in that contract. By the time he read it, he couldn't even understand what it meant. So he was just signing away, not knowing some of the vernacular and the vocabulary that was up in that motherfucker. Okay, Stunna, the nerve of you, bitch. That's Stunna's a menace. He says, I'm not signed to anybody. Watch this. What we gotta watch, Isaiah? Isaiah said it like he about to dance. He said, watch this. Like, where are you going? I'm just really disappointed in him because a lot of ideas he came up with were creative and they were good. Like, especially the Mean Girls idea. Although I feel like I had my own ideas, I feel like it could have been executed better. The premise of it was actually really cool with the duo situation. I actually like it. It's just the execution on Isaiah isn't always the best. Okay? And then she posted, she said, broke and don't own nothing, not even your own name, but when you call yourself a CEO. Oh, I don't even do that show because the other network owned the franchise and the name. You just went around signing contracts like you just did this one. This is where Stunna kind of loses me because Stunna obviously watches Not As TV. And you obviously keep up with some of the blogs. So you should know that Isaiah isn't the most business savvy when you agreed to working with him. So why would you take his word for it that he had the rights to South Central Baddies and all these other shows before fact checking that? That was dumb on her end, which she admits to, but a real business-minded person would have been like you could come, like you could work for me or something, but I don't want to partner up and like have you do shows on my network because like you don't even own none of your shows that you've done before. Like you're gonna have to come up with new shows. That's what I'm confused that conversation wasn't had. Like she claims that Isaiah kept lying, but I wouldn't take his word for nothing. Okay. Now, all I'm wondering is what's going to happen with that house that you got. I just hope you don't put an eviction notice on the man's door because that'll be a little too far. At least give the nigga 30 days. That's all I ask Stunna, okay? Stay tuned to see Stunna's live and let me know what y'all think down below. I think Isaiah's best move right now is trying to figure out a way out of that contract. There's probably stipulations that are in there that will not allow him to remove himself completely. But I feel like if he sits down with Stunna and they have a talk, he could eventually go back to his network, but you would have to get up out that crib, in my opinion. But the way Stunna was talking, it looks like she got her contracts tight and right. So, yeah. Let me know what y'all think down below, and we're out, babies.
Ain't no personal thing.